Meghan Markle's quest for high fashion recognition at the 2025 Met Gala hit a major roadblock when she was publicly rejected by none other than legendary designer Jean Paul Gaultier. In what can only be described as a slap in the face to Meghan's seemingly endless attempts to control her public image, Gaultier refused her request to wear a coveted Simone Rocha diamond-encrusted gown from his couture collection. This wasn't just a simple denial, it was a sharp, deliberate stand against her growing influence and demands in the fashion world. Meghan, with her carefully crafted public persona, has made no secret of her desire to blend her advocacy for diversity with the ultimate fashion platform that is the Met Gala. The Simone Rocha gown, a stunning piece adorned with silver flowers, Irish lace and diamonds, was meant to be her showstopper. It was perfectly aligned with the theme of the 2025 Met Gala, celebrating black dandyism and cultural distinction. Meghan likely saw this as a chance to assert her dominance on the red carpet, using high fashion to bolster her personal brand and message. But Gaultier, a designer known for his artistic integrity and firm control over his creations, wasn't having it. He viewed Meghan's request as presumptuous, an attempt to use his highly personal, intricate collaboration with Rocha as a mere accessory for her own narrative. For Gaultier, fashion isn't just about aesthetics or exposure, it's about preserving the artistic and cultural value of his work. The Simone Rocha gown was, in his eyes, too significant to be reduced to a tool for Meghan's public relations campaign. This refusal wasn't just an isolated incident. Meghan's tendency to dominate narratives has often put her at odds with those in the fashion industry. Her history of making demands, such as her infamous clash with the Oscars organisers over security and styling back in 2018, paints a picture of someone who expects to have control over every detail. Designers like Gaultier, who have spent decades cultivating their legacies, don't want their hard work reduced to mere backdrop for someone else's self-promotion. Gaultier's decision to reject Meghan wasn't a spur-of-the-moment one. It was a carefully calculated move, rooted in his desire to protect the cultural and creative integrity of the gown. He famously remarked, "This is not her stage," signalling that he wouldn't allow his art to be overshadowed by Meghan's media presence. When a designer of Gaultier's stature makes such a bold statement, it sends a clear message that there are boundaries. Boundaries that Meghan, with her overwhelming sense of entitlement, has crossed one too many times. Meghan's team, which has become accustomed to securing high-profile looks from designers eager for the exposure she brings, was reportedly stunned by the refusal. And when attempts were made to shift to other pieces in the collection, Gaultier's team stood firm, citing prior commitments to other, more authentic attendees. This wasn't just about fashion. It was about the importance of staying true to one's artistic vision and rejecting the overbearing presence of someone who has used the fashion world to further their own agenda. The rejection of Meghan by Jean Paul Gaultier is a wake-up call for her and her team. The fashion world isn't a stage for her to manipulate and use as a platform for self-promotion. Gaultier's calculated refusal is a reminder that even the most powerful figures in entertainment and fashion have limits when it comes to protecting their artistry and brand. This could mark a turning point for Meghan, showing her that not everyone is willing to bow to her demands or let her hijack the narrative for her own personal gain.